A lot of things have gone wrong. By my math, we're approaching a 20% national unemployment rate, as high as in the Great Depression. I understand in Alberta it might already be touching 25%. Just devastating, and of course more than 300 deaths. But you've heard me say all of those things these past weeks, and I've been critical first at how Trudeau didn't actually stop the virus from just walking in through airports and at Roxham Road. And second, how the cure could wind up worse than the diseases. And you throw 3-4 million Canadian families out of work into poverty, you're going to see a lot more death and destruction than 300 flu victims, I'll tell you that. It's a disaster. But let me take a few minutes and try to look at the silver lining of these dark clouds. Every day the Canadian tragedy grows, but let me tell you 7 things that I think are better now than 2 months ago. And you tell me if you agree or disagree. They're ways of thinking about the world. Canada is not better now than it was 2 months ago. But are we more thoughtful? Let me show you 7 ways I think we are. Number 1, we're finally enforcing our borders. Not completely, not totally. In fact, bizarrely, Trudeau has loosened the qualifications to become a temporary foreign worker, low-wage worker in Canada. We have record unemployment, and he's literally making it easier so that low-wage, low-skill foreigners can come in to reduce wages even more. And Trudeau literally passed an order exempting people who were coughing with a fever from his foreign entry ban. He'll let in foreigners who have a fever and a cough just as long as they say they're claiming refugee status, seriously. As David Menzies shows us every day, there are planes landing regularly in Vancouver and Toronto directly from China, and all they say, they all say that there's screening on the foreign airport side, but no screening when they land here in Canada.
Hi guys. Did you just get off the flight from Beijing?
Yes, we are.
Yes. I was just wondering, sir, can you remember what the customs officials were telling you when you were going through customs?
No, I can't remember.
Some paperwork.
Oh, they gave you some paper. Did you read it yet?
Not full yet.
Okay, then. Nobody at customs told you anything special?
Nothing that we don't already know.
Did you see any agents giving masks out, the kind of masks that you and I are wearing?
Not given any masks.
No, you have to find out yourself.
You gotta find it yourself then, eh?
Yeah.
No.
But let's not quibble. The border, I'd say, is 50% more impermeable than it was 2 months ago. The flights have slowed to a trickle. There used to be a dozen Chinese flights a day to each of Toronto and Vancouver. Now it's maybe 1 or 2 each a day. Roxham Road is also reduced to a trickle, not zero, but reduced a bit. But more important, Canadians know we can do it. We know we need to do it. We know that other countries in the world are doing it to save themselves. And we have finally moved past the race hustler Theresa Tam calling us the racists for wanting to be safe from people arriving from high virus countries. It is not racist, as Tam said it was. Here's how the Taipei airport in Taiwan meets everyone regardless of race, but mainly people from China. They're not racist in Taiwan. They're ethnically Chinese too. They're not stereotyping. It's just math and statistics. They know that if they have a strong border around their country, it means they don't have to have strong borders within their country, as in everyone locked in their own houses and locked out of schools and restaurants. So point number 1, borders are in vogue again. You can talk about them again, and for deep, normal, simple, obvious reasons. Expect more of that. People won't be able to write it off as racist anymore to talk about borders. That's a good thing now and in the future. That's an excerpt from my daily show, the Ezra Levant Show. Every day I do a monologue on the news of the day, then I interview an interesting guest, and then I read my hate mail. You gotta subscribe. Go to rebelnews.com.